match up his size, then he's going to continue to work him over the rest of the game.
Rose passes to Mirotic. Back to Butler. Nice D from Bogut. For so long, there has been this mindset that Golden State wins through offense, but their defense, you know, Gia, you were talking about this, is where the true strength of this team lies.
Yeah, I think that's what's really allowed them to separate when you look at the rest of the league. I mean, they led the league in opponents' field goal percentage last season, and some nights the shots weren't falling, but the defense always showed up.
It's Curry outside. Count that one. Curry's got 13.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first three of the half, there might be more in store. And how about the agility coming from the big man? I mean, that's not something we often see from him.
You know, it's never going to be, Greg, a 360 dunk when he goes up with it, but it will be 2 points. We do know that.
You know, you can sacrifice a little athleticism when you've got the size he does. And you know, with the Warriors, it goes beyond the stats. High character guys, tremendous culture. They had a lot of guys that could guard multiple positions and defend them well. That was a big reason they became champs.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Joakim Noah's checked in for Gasol. McDermott comes in for Mirotic. And Brooks subbed in for Jimmy Butler. A drive by Iguodala. And that one is hammered home.
Boy, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger Clark right now.
Yeah, exactly. It's with them.
And guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't want to get your opponent a little too riled up.
Golden State moving it around. Fast break, here they come. Rose kicks to Gibson. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
And you just look at this Warriors roster, and there are a ton of defensive playmakers. That ability to switch everything and be fine is what made them so tough on the defensive side of the ball.
Tony Snell's checked in for Derrick Rose.
I tell you what, he has quite the act to follow, but Fred Hoiberg was a quick choice for the brass in Chicago. Signed that 5-year deal over the summer. Was easily one of the most in-demand coaches available.
Well, Greg, for Hoiberg, it's his first job as an NBA head coach. Now, we know he played. He's been a part of an NBA front office. Clark, he came from Iowa State, where he honed his coaching skills and was highly respected.
Yeah, very much respected, particularly as an offensive coach. And we know the Bulls are pretty solid defensively, and he'll be looking to ramp up that offensive approach for that team, and I think he will.
And Brooks, here we go to the right side. Three-pointer, Snell. Here's McDermott. That three off the mark. It's deflected. Warriors leading by 3. Curry with a wide-open look. Another 3 for Golden State.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Iguodala dishes to Curry. Back to Iguodala. Shoots the 3. No luck. Noah. The points coming in bunch. And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. Warriors shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. So for Chicago right now, Rose is the 1 with Butler as the 2. Mirotic out there with Noah. And it's Gasol at the 5, roaming the paint.
Man, can you always depend on him or what? to lead you to the right place with that pass. Money.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
Yeah, he'll make the walk of shame back to the bench. He gets to watch the rest from the sideline.
And the Warriors making a change here. Clark's checked in. Taj Gibson's checked in for the Bulls. Butler attacking. And it's sent back by Bogut. Feeds it to Curry. And the lead now, double digits on that bucket. Curry's got 15 points in just the second half. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Warriors?
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And also the ball hockey. The way they've come up with the steals, the way they've harassed the ball handler all day, forcing mistakes. They've really done a nice job of taking it.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. Steve Kerr was just going over the plan with his team. He wants to make sure they stay assertive and aggressive on the offensive end, saying, I don't want to sit on this lead. Let's build on it and not give them a chance of coming back. Guys?
Thank you, Doris. The Warriors making a switch here. Barnes is checked in. It's stolen by Green. Now here's Rose, the fast break opportunity. No luck. Great D that time from Green.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Curry against Butler. Launches a three. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
Chicago timeout call.
Chicago calls timeout.
And really, the Warriors had an amazing regular season last year. Just from a historical standpoint, it was one of the best ever.
One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
He's been locked in from deep. They're giving him too much breathing room and definitely paying the price for it.
Outside Butler. The feet to Mirotic. Open shot, Butler. Count it, number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11. And for the Warriors last year, they would end the season with 67 wins. That number, Clark, tying for the 6th best win total in NBA history.
And my guess is only a few people saw it coming. I mean, and as the season wore on, it became more and more apparent that the Warriors were for real, but it took a while for people to accept that fact.
Here's Curry with the 3. Again, Curry missing.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Gasol. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And all of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
And, Greg, I think they will. I mean, they're close enough to taste it. So they're going to keep that pressure on and keep coming at him.
And stolen by Barnes. Rose against Curry. Pass to Bogut. They need this one. Count the basket and the foul. That one on Rose.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
Chicago making a switch here. McDermott's checked in. And it's Gibson finishing it off.
And some kind of switch must have been flipped at halftime because both teams are getting after it.
Man, I tell you, partner, this has been some fun basketball, and they don't look like they're slowing down at all. You better strap your seatbelt on here.
And here's Barnes for 3. Rebounded by McDermott. Bulls trail by 3. Down low. And Gibson, here we go. Rose passes to McDermott. Back to Rose. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And Chicago has possession to the inside. Puts it up from 12. Butler from outside.
No other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has not been helping at all.
The Warriors shoot just 30% from the field here in the fourth.
Man, they came out smoking here from beyond.
And Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly. Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what, Kevin, but he's been awful ever since the second half started. Not even been a factor. How about Steph Curry in this one? He has 29 points, and he's buried a ton of three-pointers in this game, too.
I think we need a calculator to keep track of just how many of those he's knocked down.
But they get it back. The kick outside to Butler.
Well, he's building a house with those bricks. I mean, one reason is he keeps trying to force it up when he's defended well. Move the ball, share the sugar.
And they're not finished just yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, not taking any chances, Greg. This is how you close a game out. Textbook.
So it's the Warriors now. 6-point lead. And now we've got the intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. Chicago calls timeout. They're trailing by 8. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
Yeah, they can game plan all they want, but unless they can put more time on the clock, I think this bad boy's over.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what they hope to get accomplished with this timeout here. Really good job on the inside that time. I mean, he had to work for that rebound. He got it done.
And just a terrific job of taking care of business in front of the home fans.
And, Greg, those fans had a hand in the win. I mean, they gave this team a big lift throughout. The game. I thought there was great energy in the building.
Chicago calls timeout. They're down by 10. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Brooks. Good, and a nice assist from Noah.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
Curry outside. Count it.
And just a little bit ragged